There we go. Cool. Hi. Happy Tuesday. I think everyone's yogic patience may have been tested outside before you arrived with the train. If you missed that, lucky you. Um, Mask ordinance is still in effect in the state of Colorado. If you feel that it is unsafe for you to practice with your mask on or you have a medical condition, only you can exempt yourself from that, but please only within the four corners of your mat space. Under that exemption, I will not be teaching with a mask on this morning. Um, a lot of you were here on Sunday, so they know what's in store. My friends who weren't, it's fun. My butt's still sore from it. Nothing too crazy or different, but a few different moves to switch things up for us. Weights are always optional, as you know. If you choose to drop them at any point during class, no big deal. You'll still get a great workout. If you do choose to keep them in your hands, a few things to keep our bodies safe. Anytime you extend out from mid-body, keep a micro bend in your elbows and a light grip on your weights. This will ensure that your muscles are doing the work and that you're not locking out through your joints. Also, when we transition, come in through center, press up, vice versa, to come back out. Just avoid the swinging or windmilling-like action, really tough on the shoulders. And then lastly, anytime we come to a plank position with our weights, this is totally fine as long as, most importantly, it feels okay on your wrists. We want shoulders stacked over elbows over wrists and knuckles flush with the mat. If you find yourself rolling or it just feels wonky, you can always plant your hands and then grab the weights to use them as we need. Cool. We'll get started in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch and your knees out wide to the edges of your mat space. Reach your fingertips forward. Let your hips sink back towards your heels. Take a quick moment to check in. And start to tune into your breath. Our breath is super important during our sculpt practice. Always want to utilize open mouth exhales to help us release heat, help fire us up when the movements get challenging, and keep a nice yogic mindfulness in the practice ahead. So let's join together. First, exhale, let everything out. Take a big, juicy inhale, fill up. Sigh it out. Again, inhale, fill up. Feel your ribs flare open. Big, audible exhale. One last time like that. Deepest inhale yet. Big exhale out. No rush, but if you feel ready to start incorporating movement, shift forward into a tabletop position. Start to take any organic movement that feels good. Friends at home will queue up our playlist with the first song, Lost Control, in 3, in 2, and 1. Press play. Don't worry about what exactly you do here, what shapes you make, what anyone else is doing. Just give yourself a few rounds of breath to wiggle it out, create some space. Nice options. About 3 more rounds of breath. If you're doing anything one-sided, just make sure you balance out your second side. Ready, meet in a neutral tabletop position. We'll join together for some cat-cows. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your gaze and your tailbone high. Let your belly soften down towards the earth. Exhale, cat. Press firmly into your hands. Drive your spine up to the ceiling. Feel your shoulder blades pull apart. Inhale, cow pose. Lift your gaze. Spread through your collarbone. Exhale, cat. Press and curl. Tuck your chin to your chest. One more round. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Curl it all in. Inhale back through neutral. Tuck your toes if they aren't already. Lift your hips up for downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal it out. Sway your hips or heels side to side. Shift forward, back. Just like in table, does not matter what it looks like. Just some gentle movement to warm up. Once you feel warm, rest and stillness in your down dog, spread your fingers out super wide. Press into the L shapes of your hands. Micro bend your knees, lift the underside of your seat up farther towards the ceiling. Melt your chest towards your thighs. And maybe sink your heels 1 inch closer to the mat. Inhale, gaze forward. Lift high on your tippy toes. Take 10 tiny controlled steps to the front of your mat for ragdoll. Feet come wide behind your wrists or all the way out to the edges of your mat. Grab opposite elbow. Also option for chest expansion or basket grip behind your head. Keep either a small or a very generous bend in your knees. We're just releasing through the spine here. Release your neck. You can bounce. You can sway. Shake your head yes or no, or just melt in stillness. Stay for one more inhale. On your next exhale, release any hand grip you have. Toe heel your feet in so your big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Press into your shins or thighs. Lengthen your spine. Reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, forward fold. Gaze towards your navel. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms overhead. Dial your pinkies in. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Draw your tailbone towards the earth. One more inhale. Exhale, cactus back bend. Goalpost your arms. Squeeze your glutes. Press your hips forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Hinge from your hips. Micro bend your knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back and take your vinyasa. High to low plank. Inhale through upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Know that you could always skip the chaturanga or spice it up with a push-up. All right, 2 more times through Sun A like that. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top. Big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Sweep your arms overhead. This time, grab your left wrist. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, back through center. Switch your grip. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale, back through center. Separate your arms. Exhale, cactus back bend. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and take your flow your own way. All right, one more time, just like that. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top. Step, hop, maybe float. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, sway to the right. Inhale, back through center. Switch your grip. Exhale, sway to the left. Inhale, back through center. Separate your hands. Exhale, cactus back bend. Biggest one yet. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank and pause. First set of frog hops. Bend your knees. Hop forward. Lift your hands. Plant. Hop back. We want feet wide, toes out, heels in. If your heels are lifting, just widen your stance at the top. Hover your hips in line with your knees. We don't want to be super high or sink down super low. Big exhale as you lift. Always an option to step forward and back 1 foot at a time. Nice job. Stick with it. Just a few more rounds to help your heart rate start to rise. Just 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Stop, friends. All right, inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top, big toes touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sweep your arms overhead. Sink your seat down and back. Draw your tailbone towards the earth and pull your shoulders away from your ears. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, chair twist to the right. Right hand back, left hand forward. Keep your hips and knees square to the front. Inhale through center. Exhale, chair twist to the left. Left arm back, right arm forward. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale through center. Exhale, chair plane. Sweep your hands back. Magnetize your pinkies together. Drive your weight into your heels. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane. One more. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair plane, and hold. Stay right here or lift your heels for drinking birds. Squeeze your ankles and calves together. Keep everything static or maybe pulse your hips down. Pulse. Little pulse. Pulse. It's okay if you wobble and shake out of it. Just 4, 3, Chair pose in 2 and 1. Chair, keep your hips low, swing your arms overhead. Press your palms through heart center. Toe heel your feet out hip width. First set, basic squat. Bring it down and lift. Inhale, exhale, lower and squeeze. Drive your weight into your heels the entire time. Maybe even float your toes off the earth. Squeeze your glutes like crazy at the top and pull your knees back behind your toes. If you find them jutting forward, decrease your range of motion or just shoot your hips farther back. Energetically pull your heels away from one another. Big exhale as you lift. Just 4, 3. Add a heel lift in 2 and 1. Add a heel lift at the top. Know that you can always slow these movements down. You do not have to move to the pace of the music. Squeeze your calves like crazy to help press the tops of your feet towards the mirrors. Just 4, 3. Add a hop in 2 and 1. Add a hop at the top. If this does not feel good on your knee joints, stick with the heel lift or the basic squat. Land with bent knees. This is our only set of basic squats without weights at the top of our mat. That's why it's a little longer. Stick with it. Just 4, 3. Hold your squat low in 2 and 1. Hold your squat low. It's out, in, 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 out, in. Hold it as low as you can. Let it burn just a few more seconds. You got it. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain pose. Shake it out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back to plank, then lower all the way to your belly. Bring your arms out in front of you. Tense your fingertips. Superman lat pull. Squeeze, release. Back crunch, extend. Exhale, inhale. Option to start to lift your feet. Big exhale. Inhale, squeeze your elbows together behind you like crazy. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring it through. All right, staying on Superman theme. Tense your left fingertips. Sweep your right arm behind you. Exhale, Superman lift. Right arm up, left knee in line with your hip. If you want to spice it up more, add a power skip at the top. Take it at your own pace. Big exhale every time you lift. Just 4, 3, crescent in 2, and 1. Step your left leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Sweep your arms overhead. Dial your right hip back, left hip forward. Lift high on the ball of your left foot. 1 more inhale. Exhale, slice it open, warrior 2. Plant your back foot, stack your shoulders over your hips, gaze over your right fingertips. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse your warrior, feel your right side body open and stretch. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Hands come wide, wide arm push-ups, lower and press. Inhale, exhale, down, release. Option from your knees or your toes. Both great options. Keep your core tight and your hips in one even plane with your shoulders. Huge open mouth exhale to help you push up to the top. You got this. Just 4, 3, pulse it low in 2, little pulse. Pulse, 1 inch up, 1 inch down, get it, Desiree. Just 4, 3, 2, 1, downward facing dog. Great work, friends. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring it through. Superman, set up, other side, bring your left hand behind you. Exhale, right knee in line with your hips. Option to add the power skip at the top if you did so on the other side. Whether you're skipping or not, big exhale to help you lift up. Nice job, friends. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your right leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Pull your shoulders away from your ears. Dial your pinkies in and back. 1 more inhale. Exhale, slice it open. Warrior 2, chest and hips face the white wall in front of you. Inhale, flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your hands down. Hands come wide. Last set, wide arm push-ups. Bring it down, up, lower, lift. Inhale, exhale. Again, from your knees or your toes. Down, press. Keep your hands wider than mat width so your elbows stack over your wrists at the bottom. Huge exhale to help press you up. You're almost there. Just 4, 3, static hold at the bottom in 2, and 1, just hold it low. Yes, you can. Just hold. Hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. Woo-wee. Great job, friends. Let's all take a deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top. Grab your light set of weights. Come to standing. Bring your feet hip width. Bring your weights to your shoulders. We'll squat. Punch our right arm, kick our left leg. Just that side. Punch right, kick left. If the full kick is throwing you off balance a little too much, stick with a knee drive. Same action, same muscles getting worked. Feel free to slow it down as much as you need. Come back to your squat alignment in between. Drive your weight into your heels. Whether you're knee driving or kicking, flex your left toes towards your shin every time your foot leaves the earth. Big exhale as you punch. Stick with it. Keep your core tight to help with balance. Just 4, 3. Step your left leg back in 2. And 1, step your left leg back, high lunge, set up. Bring your arms to a goalpost position. Double 90 lunge, shoulder press, lunge, fold it in. Lunge, press, lunge, and fold. Big exhale every time you press and every time you fold in through center. Option to drop to your back knee, focus on the upper body. Stack your front knee over your ankle and your back heel over your toes. Be stubborn about stopping at 90 in your goal post every time you lunge it low. Really nice form in these lunges, friends. Just 4, 3, crescent in 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Punch your weights straight up. Exhale, weights through center. Open up, warrior 2. Micro bend your elbows, heads of your weights up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Press your right weight straight up. Exhale, pull through center. Pivot, plant. Keep your weights. Step back to plank. All right, row, tricep kick, bend, release. Row, extend, bend, release. Option to take these from your knees. or your toes. Row, kick, bend, extend, lift, straighten, bend, release. Squeeze your tricep like crazy to extend your arm. Just 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Nice work. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top. Grab your light set of weights if you drop them. Come to standing, bring your weights to your shoulders, feet hip width. Same movement, other side. Squat, punch left, kick right. Option to sub that kick out for a knee drive, for a little more control. Again, whether you're kicking or knee driving, flex your right toes towards your shin. Keep your legs strong and activated. Big exhale every time you punch. Nice breath, Sabina. Stick with it. Tight core, drive your weight into your heels. Pull your knees back in your squat. Almost there. Just 4, 3. Step your right leg back in 2. And 1, step your right leg back, high lunge setup. Bring your weights back to a goalpost. This time it's lunge, press, lunge, lat pull. Really squeeze your elbows together behind your back. On that lat pull, don't let gravity do the work. Make your muscles get involved. Nice job. Keep your shoulders stacked over your hips the entire time. Really nice. I know any goalpost movement is never fun, except for Margie. She thinks it's the best. Big exhale every time you press and every time you lat pull. Just 4, 3, crescent in 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Press your weights straight up. Exhale, weights through center. Open up, a warrior 2. Light grip on your weights. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Press your left weight straight up. Exhale, pull through center. Pivot, plant. Step out to plank, ditch your weights. All right, from plank, this time it's 2 plank jacks. Lower to your forearms, 2 plank jacks. Back up to plank. Lower, lower, jack, jack. Lift, lift, jack, jack. Keep your belly button towards your spine the entire time. Just 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. All right, this is where it's going to get fun. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, bring it through a low lunge. Grab your heavy set of weights. Lift your torso. Readjust your stance to curtsy. Bring your right left leg behind your right, high on the ball mound of your left foot. Press your weights together at heart center. Curtsy lunge, back diagonal kick. Slow this down if you need. Option to bring your weights to your shoulders instead of heart center, if that feels more stable. As you back kick, flex your left foot. Squeeze your left glute to help lift your leg a little higher, kicking in the direction of the back left corner of your mat. Land high on the ball mound of your left foot as you step back for your curtsy. Nice job. Just 4, 3. Keep your left leg back in 2,
And one, keep your left leg back. Dial your toes towards the mural. Pulse your leg back, back, pulse. Maybe a little higher. Pulse, pulse. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your left leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, weights through center. Open up, warrior 2. Press your weights together at heart center. Keep your warrior legs. All right. Oblique dip, lift, open, close. Dip, lift, squeeze, release. Dip, lift, squeeze, release. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Nice job. Check your right knee. Make sure it's not chambering in. Stack it over your ankles. Nice job, friends. Draw your elbows towards the wall behind you. Every time you open, squeeze the muscles of your upper back. Just 4, 3. Start pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, start pose. Exhale, release your weights. Arms straight. Bring your feet a little bit more parallel to one another. Hinge your torso forward, micro bend your knees. It's double row, release, straight arm, lift, lower, row, and lift. Bent row, straight arm lift. Squeeze your glutes like crazy as you lift your torso at the top. Keep your arms in tight for your double 90 row. Bring your weights in line with your shoulders at the top. Always an option to alternate one arm at a time. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, start pose. Exhale, weights through center, open up warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, pull through center, pivot, plant, step back to plank. Keep your weights. Frog hops with a hammer curl. Hop it forward. Lift the heads of your weights to your shoulders. Plant, hop back. Just like before, option to alternate one foot at a time. Big exhale as you lift. Keep your hips low in your frog squat as you hammer curl. Plant your heels, feet out wide. Just 4, 3. Hold your frog squat at the top in 2. And 1. Hold your frog squat, then sit onto your seat. All right, modified boat position. Bring your arms out wide, long spine. Bicep curl, release. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze, extend. Option to stay here or lift your shins parallel with your mat for some extra spice. Curl, release. You can always alternate one arm at a time. Curl, release. Exhale, inhale. Woo! Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay flat on your back. Plant the soles of your feet on the earth. Bring your weights to your hips. Bridge lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Squeeze, release. It's a booty and bicep party today, if you didn't already know from Sunday. Woo! Squeeze, release. Hover your hips at the bottom. We don't want to fully release. Squeeze, release. Press, lower. Squeeze your glutes even tighter to help lift your hips higher. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Just 4, 3. Hold your hips high in 2. And 1. Hold your hips high. Squeeze your knees out, out, out. Woo! Feel your side glutes start to fire up. Out, out. squeeze. Woo, can you lift your hips a little bit higher? Yes, you can. Squeeze, squeeze. Just 4, 3, back to full range in 2. Bring it down, up, lower, lift. Woo! The grunts means it's working. Woo! Down, press. Inhale, exhale, lower, lift. Almost there. Don't give up. Down and squeeze. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Give yourself a second. Shake it out. Woo! Roll forward. Hit your weights. Cross your legs. Plant your hands. Downward facing dog. All right, that's one side. Luckily for us, we've got 2 of them. Inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Bring it through. Grab your heavy set of weights. Lift your torso. All right, curtsy set up. Shift your right leg behind your left, high on the ball mound of your right foot. Weights to your heart or your shoulders. Curtsy, back diagonal kick. Flex your right toes. Squeeze your right glutes. Help lift your heel a little higher. Big exhale at the top. Really nice, Melanie. Good job, sink low in your curtsy. Amazing control, Peggy. Just 4, 3. Keep your right leg back in 2. And 1. Dial your toes towards the white wall. Pulse your leg back, back, back. Squeeze your right glute to help lift your leg. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep your core tight. Pulse, squeeze. Can you pulse a little higher? Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step your right leg back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, weights through center. Open up, warrior 2. Keep your warrior legs. Press your weights together at heart center. Oblique dip, lift, squeeze, release. Lower, lift, open, close, dip, and squeeze. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Focus on just dipping from your front side body. Chest stays square towards me the entire time. Dip, lift, open, close. Really good control, Kyle. Nice depth, Carol. Just 4, 3. Start pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, start pose. Exhale, release your weights. Arms come straight. Hinge from your hips. Micro bend your knees. Same movement, other side. Row, release, lift, lower. Row, and lift. Slow it down if you need to. We have the heavy weights. We don't need to move fast. Focus on your control option for 1 arm at a time. Be stubborn about stopping your weights in line with your shoulders as you lift. Row, release, lift, lower. Keep your spine flat as you hinge forward for your double 90 row. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Just 4, 3. Star pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, star pose. Stretch it out. Exhale, weights through center. Open up, a warrior 2 to the front. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, pull through center. Pivot, plant, step back to plank. Frog hops with a hammer curl. Hop it forward. Hammer curl. Release and back. Again, always an option. Step forward and back 1 foot at a time. Bring the heads of your weights up towards your shoulders. Big exhale at the top. Y'all are crushing it. Nice job, Donna. Just 4, 3. Hold your frog squat at the top in 2. And 1, hold your frog squat. Then sit down on your feet. Modified boat position. Flat, long spine, bicep curl. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Lift. Lower. Option to lift your shins. Curl. Release. Exhale. Inhale. Always an option to alternate arms. Keep your core tight. Release and curl. Down. Lift. Inhale. Exhale. Almost there. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay flat on your back. Last time. Here, bring your weights to your hips. Put in the soles of your feet. Lift. Lower. Exhale. Inhale. Bridge. Lift. Hover. Press. Release. Lift your hips as high as you can. Squeeze. Lower. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze your glutes like crazy at the top. Press. Lower. Big exhale at the top. Just 4, 3. Hold your hips high in 2. And 1. Hold them high. Swivel your right hip, left hip. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Right, left. Keep swiveling side to side. Press a little higher. Just 4, 3. Back to full range in 2. And 1. Bring it down and press. Lower and lift. Almost there. Press. Lower. Exhale. Inhale. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Ditch your weights. Give yourself a second. Then come up to a seat. Grab a sip of water. Towel off. And then when you're ready, come to standing. Whew, spicy glutes. Friends at home, we're going to skip forward 2 songs to Dem Frayed. All right, friends. Time for cardio. Start to kick your butt. If you need a break during cardio, no big deal. Please take it. Just sidestep it out. Keep gentle movement in your body. We don't want to stop cold turkey. Oh, I forgot what was going to happen. Just 4, 3. High knees in 2. And 1. High knees. Option for knee pulls with a skip or static knee pull. All right, I'm going to demo our next movement. Join me after you watch one time. A reverse burpee. We'll hop, roll back, bring it forward, hop up. Option for a traditional burpee if you just want to. But don't. These are a little crazy, a little fun. Keep it rolling, you got this. Just 4, 3. Face me in 2. And 1. All right. Jack, punch. Jack, punch. Jack, punch. jack, and punch. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Football runners, good luck. Whew. Let everything jiggle, shake. Fast and light on your feet. Swing your arms. Just 4, 3, Smurf Jackson, 2, and 1. Bring it in, out. Just 4, 3, face the front in 2, and 1. Ballet hops. Think about how high you can hop in between. Option for hands to hips. Option for toe taps. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Hop, hop, squat. Option for basic squat here. Just 4, 3, skiers in 2, and 1. Final move, skiers. Hinge your torso forward. Keep your core tight. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo-wee. Great work all around. Good job at home. Start to side, step it out right away. Bring some fresh air in. As you're ready, edge your arms overhead on an inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Deepen your breath to help slow your heart rate. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Few rounds, super slow squats for active recovery. Bring your feet hip width. Squat as low and slow as you can. And bring it back up with just as much control. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Drive your weight into your heels. Really pull your heels away from one another. Awesome form, Camille. Nice job, Rebecca. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands. Either step back to down dog or take a flow. All right, final flow, my friends. Inhale your right leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge. Bring it through. Grab your light set of weights. Lift your torso. Press your weights together. Extend your arms overhead. Lunge, tricep press. Down and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Option to drop to your back knee. If your lower body's fatigued, which, would be understandable. Lower and press. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your arms in tight. Be stubborn about stopping at 90 degrees with your elbows at the bottom. Check your lunge alignment high on the ball mound of your left foot. Just 4, 3, hold your lunge low in 2, and 1. Hold your lunge low, pulse your weights up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Elbows in tight. Pulse, pulse. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, weights through center, open up, warrior two. All right. Exhale, extended side angle. Bring your right forearm to your right thigh. Inhale your left arm up to the sky. It's chilly now. We'll take slow lat pulls. Bring it down for two. Press, two. Lower for two. Press for two. Fight gravity on the way down. It's why we're moving slow, to make our muscles get involved. Down for two. Press for two. Lower and lift. Press and lower. Up for two. Down for two. Just four, three, two, and one. Hold it low. Bring your right weight to your hip. Grab the head of your left weight. Shift forward. Half moon pose. Donna was like, I forgot. Micro bend your standing leg. Flex your lifted toes. All right. Pulse your lifted leg up. Pulse. 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 Totally okay to wobble and shake. That's why we're doing it this way instead of in modified side plank. We're working these stabilizing muscles. Pulse, 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 squeeze. Pulse, pulse. If you feel stable, try and rotate your heart farther towards the mural. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Squeeze, you got it. Pulse, pulse. Just four, three, two, and one. Back through extended side angle. I skipped the circles due to time. Inhale, star pose. So you're welcome. Exhale, weights through center. Open up, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, pull, pivot, plant, weighted burpees. Woo! Hop it forward. Come to standing with the shoulder press. Bring it down, hop it back. Option to drop your weights. Traditional burpee. Great job, Colleen. Crushing it. Option to step one leg at a time. Forward, back. Come back to your frog hops. Whatever you need so you can keep moving. Just four, three, two, and one. Downward facing dog. We need more hype than that. All right, inhale your left leg to the sky. Exhale, low lunge, bring it through. Grab your light set of weights. Lift your torso. Press your weights together. Straighten your arms overhead. Lunge, tricep press. Lower and straighten. Down, squeeze. Inhale. Exhale again. Keep your elbows in super tight. Stop your weights at 90 degrees. Really engage your triceps as you straighten at the top. Down and squeeze. Inhale. Exhale. Option to drop to your back knee if you need to. But y'all are crushing it. Big exhale to lift. Nice focus. Just four, three. Hold your lunge low in two, and one. Elbows at 90. Bring your elbows out wide. Squeeze them in, in. Core tight. Squeeze, squeeze. Just four, three, two, and one. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, weights to center. Open up, warrior two. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Left forearm to your thigh. Right arm to the sky. Bring it down for two. Press for two. Lower, two. Press, two. Squeeze for two. Press for two. Again, fight gravity on the way down. Don't let your elbow just drop. Down for two. Press for two. Woo! lower, and lift. Squeeze and press. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep your shape. Bring your top weight to your hip. Grab the head of your bottom weight. Gaze down, shift forward, half moon pose. Flex your lefted foot. Micro bend your standing knee. Pulse your leg up. Pulse, pulse. Straight lifted leg. Dial your toes toward me. Pulse, pulse. Squeeze. Your standing leg is working just as hard, if not harder, than your lifted one. Pulse, pulse. Squeeze. Woo! Pulse, pulse. Almost there. Woo! Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back to start pose. Woo! Shake it out. Exhale, waist through center. Open up, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, pull through center. Pivot, plant. Final set, weighted burpees. Not there long. Give it your all. Give it everything for 10 more seconds. Just 4, 3, down dog in 2, and 1, downward facing dog. Nice work, friends. Drop down to your knees. Swing your legs around straight into our core set. Not here long. Mermaid crunches. Roll under your right hip. Lay on your right forearm. Left hand behind your head. All right. It'll be a mermaid crunch. Release. Straight leg tap. Release. Crunch. Extend and tap. Crunch. And tap. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze. And tap. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lay flat on your back. Bring your hands behind your head. Flex your feet, legs straight up. Crunch your chest. Pulse your hips. Crunch. Hip lift. Just 4, 3. We'll pulse our chest crunches in 2, and 1. Crunch your chest up. Crunch, crunch. Keep your legs straight and strong. Crunch, crunch. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Roll onto your left side. Come to your left forearm. Right hand behind your head. Mermaid crunch. Extend. Straight leg tap. Release. Crunch. And tap. Crunch. And tap. Tap. And crunch. Keep pushing. You got this. Crunch. Extend. Tap. Release. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Great work, friends. Lay flat on your back. Give yourself a full body stretch. Friends at home, we're going to skip forward to the song Beam. Pull your knees in through center. Turn yourself into a little ball. Take a couple rocks side to side to massage through your spine. Release your ball shape. Take figure 4. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Interlace your hands behind your left hamstring or keep your legs planted, totally up to you. You can rock or sway here if it feels good. Send your breath into your hip where you feel the sensation. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, release the grip of your legs. Keep the cross of them. Let them fall to the left towards the mural. Plant the sole of your right foot on the earth. Arms come out to a T or a goalpost. Gaze over your right shoulder if that feels okay in your neck. If you want more intensity in your hip here, use your left hand to pull your planted foot up closer towards your face. Two deep rounds of breath here. Your next inhale, bring your legs back through center. Switch the cross of your figure four, left ankle over your right thigh. Either keep your legs planted or interlace your hands behind your right hamstring. Match the intensity of the stretch that you got on the other side. Again, you can rock or sway or just melt in stillness. Send every inhale to your left hip. One last inhale here. On your exhale, let your legs fall to the right. Plant the sole of your left foot on the earth. Arms come out to a T or goalpost. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Deepen your breath. Balloon out your belly to create compression. Your next inhale, bring your legs in through center. Happy baby, bend your knees, grab the inner or outer edges of your feet. Draw your knees towards the earth on each side of your torso. Come rock or sway, straddle your legs if you'd like. Once you're ready, bring your knees back in through center and turn yourself into a tiny little ball. Curl your forehead towards your knees, engage every muscle you have. Then release, final Shavasana. Let your arms and legs come out wide, palms face up. Let yourself just melt here in this space. Friends, it is 6:44. I'm going to leave you here. Please stay as long as you would like or as long as you feel called to. If you need to get on with your day, try to give yourself at least a solid minute using your internal clock here. I'll be out front as you go. Thank you.